We'll begin on our backs in constructive rest pose. As you lay down onto your spine, bend your knees and place your feet a little wider than hip width and several inches away from your hips so that your thigh bones can sink back into your hip sockets. Snuggle your shoulders down away from your ears, bringing your shoulder blades flush against the mat, broadening your collarbones, opening your chest. Hands can be anywhere you'd like, anywhere that's comfortable for your shoulders. Maybe hands on belly or arms out to the sides or arms by your sides. Take a moment and adjust your head so there's no tension in your jaw and your neck. Allow your eyelids to gently close. Taking these first few moments to arrive, letting go of the day so far. Feel your outer body soften. Begin to draw your awareness inward, noticing the movement of your belly as you breathe. Further softening of your outer body as you feel the support beneath you. Bring the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Let the sides of your jaw soften and slacken. Bring your awareness to your belly and take a few mindful belly breaths. The movement is in your lower belly and around your sides. Your upper chest, your shoulders, neck is quiet and still. And before we begin a little bit of movement, bring your awareness to your back body. Beginning at the back of your skull, start to draw awareness down your spine, along your neck, noticing the slight curve inward, to your upper back, where it's slightly curved outward. Moving further down to your lower back, and that slight curve inward again. And down to your sacrum and your tailbone, that slight curve outward. So taking note of the neutral curves in your spine as we move through this practice, we'll come back to that. And take your arms out to the sides in a T shape or in cactus arms. Separate your knees. Follow your exhale to the very bottom of your breath. You may keep your eyes closed, or you can find a point to gaze at. Take a slow, mindful breath in, filling up your belly, your lower ribs, your upper chest, pausing at the top. Slowly drop your knees to your left as you turn your gaze to the right. As we windshield wiper our legs, feet don't move, knees just move from side to side. As you inhale, come back to center, knees and gaze. Exhale, knees drop to your right, gaze to the left. Maybe a gentle press of your head against the mat, your right shoulder back. Inhale, come back to center. Listening to your breath and allowing your breath to lead the movement. Exhale, knees drop over to your left. Gaze to the right. Shoulders soften down away from the ears. Jaw slackens. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, knees to the right, gaze to the left. Again, maybe a gentle pressure of the side of your head against the mat. Shoulders drop down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, knees to your left, gaze to your right. Pausing here for a few breaths. Maybe your left foot will hook to your outer right thigh. Flexing your left foot, your heel will drag down and away from your head. Shoulders slide down away from the ears. Maybe a gentle squeeze of your shoulder blades down and in. You can rotate your head a little bit more to the right. Maybe do a little nod, a little shake, little circles with your chin if that feels good. Take one more full round of breath. At the end of your exhale, release your left foot to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Full breath in to the top, and as you exhale, knees drop over to your right, gaze to your left. Staying here for a few breaths, you can hook your right foot to your outer left thigh. Flexing your right foot, your heel will drag down and away from you. You might catch your IT band with your right heel. Shoulder blades slide down the back, broadening your collarbones. Maybe you'll get a little more rotation of your neck to the left. You can nod your chin, shake your head, draw little circles or shapes with your chin if that feels good. And take one more full round of breath. At the end of your exhale, release your right foot to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a squeeze as you rock from side to side. Notice the shape of your spine, rounded. Your lower back, your tailbone. Still have that slight curve inward at your neck. Shoulders drop back and down. Come back to center, draw circles with your knees in one direction. They can be in the same direction as one another or opposite directions from one another. Massaging your sacrum, your hips, your lower back. Then go in the opposite direction with your circles. Come back to center. Bring your knees above your hips. Shins are parallel to the floor. If you need a little extra support, take a block or a thick rolled towel in between your thighs and squeeze. If that's still too much, you can bring your knees closer to your chest. Now imagine you're sitting in a chair. Arms can be by your sides or out to the sides. Roll your shoulders down away from the ears. Anchor the back of your head down and start to lengthen up through the crown of your head. Notice here we still have the neutral curves of the spine. Maybe your lower back is more flush with the mat if that feels more comfortable for you. So if you have any strain in lower back, focus more on pressing your lower back gently into the mat. We want to engage our transverse abdominis, that thick band across the lower belly. And notice if your shoulders lift up off of the floor. If they are, let them soften. Tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Sides of your jaw soften. Try to maintain this relaxation through your upper body and lengthen your spine. So we take a few rounds of breath here. Notice the tendency of the shoulders to want to lift up. Keep your upper back active. Draw your belly button towards your spine, and if this feels okay for you, move your knees maybe an inch forward away from your head. Take another breath here. Relax your chest muscles, relax your upper shoulders, anchor the back of your head, activate your upper back muscles. And as you exhale, maybe bring your knees a little further away from your head. So we're working towards slowly straightening the legs, but the shins stay parallel to the floor. Each breath here. Maintain the curves of your spine, keeping your lower belly pulling back towards the spine, your chest relax, shoulders draw down away from the ears. So as we connect deeply to our lower belly, you might notice a little shake here as we connect. Staying here for a few more rounds of breath. Tuck your chin slightly, squeeze your upper back muscles. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, stretch your right leg forward, maybe about a 45-degree angle. Your left knee above your hip, shoulders soften down. Take an inhale, bend your right knee so you're in that tabletop position with your legs. Pull your belly in, stretch your left leg forward as you exhale. Soften your shoulders, tuck your chin slightly. Inhale, come back to center, bend your left knee. Legs in tabletop, right leg forward as you exhale. Take your right leg slightly out to the right. So we start to engage a little more in the obliques. Soften your shoulders, tuck your chin slightly. Inhale, come back to center. Lower belly draws in. Exhale, left leg forward, slightly out to the left, maybe just an inch or two. Soften your shoulders, relax the sides of your jaw. Inhale, come back to center. We'll do one more round. Pull your belly in, lower back against the mat. Exhale, right leg forward, maybe out to the right. 20 degrees, 30 degrees. Hold it here for one breath. Soften your shoulders, tuck your chin slightly, pull the belly in, tuck your tailbone away from your head. Inhale, come back to center. Relax your upper shoulders. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Exhale, left leg forward, maybe out to the left. 10, 20, 30 degrees. Hold it for one breath. Draw your belly button in. Relax your upper shoulders, your jaw. Inhale, come back to center and release. Stretch your legs straight out onto the mat, arms overhead. Maybe shake the legs. Take a deep breath in, full body stretch. Open mouth, exhale. Bend your knees to your chest. Start to rock forward and backward along your spine. And when you're ready, making your way up and forward to hands and knees. Stack your shoulders above your wrists, your hips above your knees. Take a moment here and exhale out your air. Cow pose. Inhale, drop your belly, tilt your pelvis forward, lift your heart, open your chest, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, round cat pose. Tailbone tucks down, chin towards chest, but again, lengthen out the crown of your head. Inhale, cow. Pelvis tilts forward, the rest of your spine follows. Exhale, round. Again, inhale, cow pose, lengthen your spine, squeeze your shoulder blades down and in. Feel your back muscles activate. Exhale, round. Feel that stretch through your back. Keep going at your own pace, maybe adding some barrel rolls of your chest or circles with your hips. Any movement here. Getting into the fascia, stretching it out, breaking it up. Take one more full round of breath. Come back to center. Walk your hands forward one palm length. Spread the fingers wide, anchor down through your palms, your finger pads. Lift your belly button towards your spine. Slide your shoulders away from the ears, tuck your toes under, and with an inhale, downward facing dog. Take a few moments here to pedal it out. Stretch out your calves, Achilles tendons, backs of your knees. Maybe you'll feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Move your shoulder blades around on your back. Shake out your head. Releasing tension through your upper body, upper shoulders, neck, and jaw. As you start to find stillness in your pose, feet about hip width apart, parallel to one another. Little bend in your knees. Engage your quadriceps. Spread your toes. See if you can feel the arches of your feet lift. Squeeze like you have a block in between your thighs. So you want to feel your legs active. Your belly button draws towards your spine. Feel your palms on the floor, finger pads press down and away from you. As you lift your shoulders, your inner shoulders away from the ears, wrap your triceps down and in towards your face. You want to start to feel your upper back muscles engage here. Make sure the lower back is not collapsed. You want to lift up through your lower belly. And then press your hips away from your hands. Getting length in your spine. Can you feel and visualize the neutral curves in your spine here? Take one more round of breath. And walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees generously and let your upper body hang. Hold on to opposite elbows. Imagine your elbows have weights on them. And just let your elbows dangle down towards the earth. Nod your head, shake your head. Release any tension through your neck, your jaw. Maybe sway your upper body side to side. As you allow your upper body to release, spread your toes, lift the arches of your feet, and ground down through your heels. You should feel a little activation up your legs, all the way up into your glutes, to your sit bones. Come back to center. Use your thumbs in the creases of your elbows and pull down. Release your arms. Bend your knees a little deeper. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let your head come up very last. And as your head rises, roll your shoulders back and down. Take a walk to the top of your mat. Set up in Tadasana mountain pose, choosing to keep your feet hip-width apart or closer together, whatever feels more stable for you. But activate your feet. Spread your toes, lift the arches of your feet. And even here, play with pressing down gently through your toe pads and see if you can keep that lift in the arches of your feet. Notice how that activates your legs all the way up into your hips. Release your arms by your sides. Stack your head above your shoulders. And allow your shoulder blades to slide down the back as you lengthen up through the crown of your head. Exhale out all your air. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Using blocks if you need for your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. This time hold. Feet are still active. If your hips are behind your heels, scoot them slightly forward and engage your lower belly. Little bend to your knees here. Now, just as we were on our backs, we want to maintain the neutral curves of the spine. So lift your chin away from the chest, slide your shoulder blades down the back. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Take one more breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your left foot back, bring your back knee to the floor. Feet are hip-width apart. You're not on a tightrope. Back foot can be pointed or toes tucked under, whatever your preference is. Take a moment here to settle. So allow your hips to sink a little deeper. And getting that stretch in the front of your left hip. Now start to pay attention to your front leg. Press down through your heel. Press down through the ball of your right foot. And feel that engagement all the way up into your right glute. Lift your frontal hip bones so you're not collapsing in the lower back. And then start to sink in a little bit deeper. So find where your pose is. It might be a little bit higher. But you want to maintain that engagement around your lower belly. As you're ready, slide your shoulders back and down away from the ears. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, soften your shoulders and wrap the shoulder blades onto the rib cage, away from the spine. So really towards your armpits. You want to engage the back muscles. Take an inhale here. Turn your palms to face forward. Exhale, cactus your arms. Elbows out to the sides. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms. Right heel still presses down, frontal hip bones. Lift, heart lifts. One more time. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Pause here for one round of breath. Right heel presses down, right glute is engaged. Frontal hip bones lift. Gentle squeeze of the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. So the shoulder blades are lifting your heart up. Maybe tilt your ears back. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Bring your fingers to the floor or to blocks with your exhale. Tuck your back toes under if they're not. Wiggle your right foot forward a few inches. Straighten and bend your right leg. So maybe about 3 rounds of breath here, getting a little bit of movement, maybe shifting your hips side to side if that feels good. The next time you straighten your right leg, pause. First, bringing awareness to back leg. Engage your left glute so the left hip draws forward. And take a moment here. Staying engaged in the left side, start to roll out your right ankle. Maybe feeling a little zinging and tension through your calf. Relax your shoulders. Again, using blocks if you need for your hands, so you don't want to be rounded through the upper body. Now pause here. The right ankle is fairly neutral. Left leg still engaged. Press down through your right heel. Draw the right hip back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then as you exhale, staying here or maybe folding forward. Your spine should be long, not rounded and hunched over. You can stay here or play with some rotation at your right hip, internal, external rotation. So your right toes kind of fan in and out. The right heel stays grounded. Engage your left glute. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Take one more round of breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend into your front knee. Lift your back knee off of the floor with an inhale. Lengthen your spine forward. Step forward, Uttanasana. Shake out the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot back, back knee to the floor. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Again, feet are hip width apart, left heel grounds down, ball of foot heavy. Spread the toes, maybe a gentle press with the toe pads. See if you can lift the arch of the left foot. You want to feel that engagement all the way up into your left glute as you lift your frontal hip bones. So making sure that you're not collapsing here in the lower back. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, soften your inner shoulders away from the ears, and then wrap your shoulder blades towards the armpits. So you want to hug the shoulder blades against the rib cage. And turn your palms to face forward. Take an inhale here, staying grounded in your left heel. Belly button draws towards spine. Exhale, cactus your arms. The shoulders should stay down away from the ears. Upper back activates as heart lifts. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Draw the belly in, lift your heart. One more time. Inhale, arms reach up. You should feel your back muscles engage as you exhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift your heart. Hold here for one breath. Smooth your lower ribs in and down towards your navel. Maybe tilt your ears back. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, fingers to the floor or hands to blocks. Tuck your back toes under if it's not. Wiggle your left foot forward a couple of inches and then straighten and bend your left leg a few times. Maybe shifting your hips side to side if that feels good. Next time you straighten your left leg, pause. Back leg, glute engages. So as your glute engages, it draws the hip forward. Press down through your left heel. Maybe start to feel that stretch already in your hamstrings, but connection to your left glute as you roll your left ankle. So notice that tendency to want to relax the right leg, right glute. Try to stay aware and active. Relax your upper shoulders, your jaw. And then pause. Draw the left hip back and down. Squeeze your right glute, lengthen your spine with an inhale. Staying here, or you can start to fold, not round. So the spine will stay lengthened, not hunching over that left leg. Shoulder blades slide down the back. Get really light in your hands here and activate your back muscles to support you. The sides of your jaw are relaxed. Tongue is relaxed. Take one more round of breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend into your front knee with an exhale. Lift your back knee off of the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Move the blocks off to the sides if you have them. Plant your hands flat and step your left foot to plank. Holding here for a few breaths, you can modify if you need to. Your knees can drop down. You want to stay engaged in your lower belly. Imagine you're squeezing a block in between your thighs. So feeling that engagement in your lower belly. Now press down through your palms. Press the floor away from you. You can feel your shoulder blades hug onto your rib cage and move towards the armpits. You want to feel active in your upper back. And then start to slide your upper shoulders and inner shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in. Staying here, or with your exhale, bend your elbows just 1 inch, not changing anything, but accept the elbows bending. Hold it here for another breath in. Lift your belly, lengthen your tailbone away from your head. Shift your weight forward. Exhale, bend your elbows all the way down, lower to the floor. Release your feet. Turn your head to one side and bring your arms by your sides. Take one more full round of breath. Bring your chin to the mat. Prop yourself up onto your forearms into Sphinx pose. Roll your thighs in and lift your belly towards your spine. Make sure the ankles are straight. You're hugging your outer ankles in. And then walk your elbows slightly forward of the shoulders. And then bring your palms slightly out so they're more in line with the edges of your mat. Shoulders away from the ears, press down through the palms. And then with an inhale, lift your elbows 1 inch or 2 off of the floor so they remain bent. Palms press down. Upper shoulders soften. Here you should start to feel your back muscles engage, your triceps and back muscles engaged. Keep your legs active. And then drag your hands, without moving them, actively back to traction your spine forward, lengthening out through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Bring your palms back in line with your wrists and slide your elbows back so that they're below your shoulders. Firm your legs. Palms press down, shoulders away from the ears. With your inhale, lift the elbows off of the floor. Keep the elbows in line with the wrists so they don't bow outward. As you press down through your palms, like your hands are in memory foam, the shoulders slide down away from the ears. Outer ankles squeeze in. Drag your hands actively back as you lengthen out through the crown of your head. So notice what muscles engage here. Backs of your arms and your back muscles. Take one more breath. And then exhale, lower down. Slide your hands where your elbows were. Maybe take them a little wider, closer to the edges of your mat. Firm your legs. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and in. Palms press down, elbows hug in. Inhale, curl up into cobra. Stay here for the exhale. Slide your shoulders away from the ears. You should feel your posterior chain here active, your spinal muscles active. Take one more breath in, lengthen through the crown of your head. And then exhale, release. Turn your head to the second side. Release your arms by your sides. Maybe shake out your hips side to side. Or you can bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Release your legs down. Take one more full round of breath. Bring your chin to the mat. Prop yourself up onto your forearms once again in Sphinx pose. You can take the elbows and the forearms a little wider if that feels more comfortable. But just make sure the elbows don't go out further to the sides than your wrists are. Bend your left knee. Lift your chin and just stay here. So this could be a good place to be. Your right leg is active like you're doing upward facing dog. And as you press down through the forearms, your back muscles engage. If you feel safe and comfortable, grab your left foot. You can use a strap if you cannot reach and wrap it around your foot and hold on to it. Notice your lower back. Lift your belly towards your spine. Activate your right leg again. And then start to press your left foot back. Maybe lifting your right elbow an inch or two off of the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Take one more inhale here. Keep holding onto your left foot as you bring your belly down. Let your right leg float up. Stay here or slide your right arm forward. You can stay or float your right hand up. Hug your left knee in. Activate your right leg. Take one more breath in. Kick your left foot back. Curl the chest up. And then exhale, release. Turn your head to the first side. Arms by your sides. Wiggle out your hips. One more full round of breath. Bring your chin to the mat. Prop yourself up onto your forearms. Roll your thighs in and lift your belly button towards your spine. Bend your right knee. So your shin is pointing up towards the ceiling. And here, press down through your forearms. Relax your chest muscles, broaden through your collarbones, and feel your back muscles start to activate. Left leg is strong, as if you were in upward facing dog, so the top of your left foot is on the floor. You can stay right here. Otherwise, reach back with your right hand and catch hold of your right foot or ankle. You can use a strap if you need, and then pause. Hug your right knee in towards midline. Lift belly button towards spine. Start to kick your right foot into your hand. And soften the shoulders away from the ears. You can stay here or start to lift your left elbow off of the floor. Shoulders away from the ears, belly button towards spine. Feel your back muscles engaged here as you lengthen through the crown of your head. Take one more inhale. And then slowly lower down, sliding your left arm forward. Belly comes to the floor, maybe left leg floats up, right knee hugs in towards midline. Imagine there's a block in between your thighs. Staying here, or left arm floats up. Take one more breath in, shoulders away from ears. Lift, and then exhale, release. Turn your head to the second side, arms by your sides. Wiggle out your hips or windshield wiper your legs. Release your legs down. One more full round of breath. Chin to the mat, hands under your shoulders, press to hands and knees. And then back into child's pose or embryo pose. So gentle release for your lower back. Walk your hands over to the right. Maybe stack your left hand on top of the right hand. Press down through your palms as you squeeze your left hip back. Come back to center, walk your hands over to the left. Maybe stack right hand on top of left. Press down through your palms. Squeeze your right hip back. Come back to center. Slide your hands under your shoulders and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Come forward to hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Pedal it out. Wiggle your hips. Whatever feels like release. Good. Coming back to center. From downward facing dog, right leg floats up with your inhale. Look forward and lightly step in between your hands. Use blocks if you need for your hands. Press down through your right heel. Lift the arch of the foot. Activate your shins and all the way up into your hips. Lengthen your spine. Take an inhale here, keeping your left fingers on the floor or the block. As you exhale, open your right arm to the sky. Notice if your left shoulder comes forward. Draw it back and down away from the ear. Squeeze your right hip back and maybe sink your right hip a little bit lower. Bring your awareness to your back body. With each inhale, lengthen out through the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders back and down as you exhale. Maybe open your right arm up towards the sky even more. Let your head drop, left ear towards left shoulder. Nod yes, nod no. Take one more full round of breath. Good. Exhale, release, right hand down. Coming forward, so I'm using this as my block because I don't have one. Shift onto your right leg, hop your left foot forward, and then set up for warrior three. So as you come onto that right leg, slowly float your left leg up, keeping a slight bend in your right knee. So keep your left hip point pointing to the floor, but push down through your right heel to lift your belly and engage your lower belly. Slide the shoulders away from the ears and then lengthen through the crown of your head. Now, as you inhale, not changing anything, just bend your right knee 1 inch. Don't collapse in your lower back. Exhale, push into your right heel to straighten your leg. 2 more times. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Feel your posterior chain engaged. 1 more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale. Press into your right heel to straighten. Bend your left knee. Press the left foot up towards the ceiling and either stay here or reach right hand back to catch hold of your left foot. Roll your left hip down, squeeze your left knee in towards midline, press into your right heel, and with an inhale, kick your left foot into your hand. Exhale, twist. Parivrita Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Take 1 more round of breath. Inhale, release. Uttanasana, exhale. Shake out your legs, maybe make a fist with your right hand and punch out your butt if that feels good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Listen to your breath. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Expand your lungs. Place your hands, step back to plank with your exhale. Deep breath in, shift your weight forward. Your vinyasa or skip, exhale lowers you down, chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, left leg floats up to the sky. Look forward, exhale, lightly step in between your hands. Again, using blocks if you need for your hands. Feet are hip width apart. Left hip squeezes back, left heel presses down. Lift the arch of your left foot, maybe spread the toes and gently press through your toe pads. Engage your right leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Open your left arm to the sky with an exhale. Notice if that right shoulder is coming forward with you. Draw it back and down. And with each breath, lengthen through your spine. Bring awareness to your back body. And as you exhale, use your spinal muscles, your obliques to take you into this twist as you lean back. Drop your head, right ear towards right shoulder. Nod yes and no. One more round of breath. Exhale, release left hand down. So grab those blocks if you're using them. Hop your right foot forward a few inches and feel your left leg grounded down through your heel, ball of foot. Arch of your foot lifts. Now as you shift onto your left leg, keep a slight bend as you start to float your right leg up. Right hip points down towards the floor. Notice if your lower belly and lower back is collapsed. Push into your left heel and lift your belly towards your spine. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Now, as you inhale, nothing changes. Just bend your left knee an inch without collapsing in your lower back. And as you exhale, press into your left heel to straighten your leg. Lengthen through your right leg through the crown of your head. 2 more times. Inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze to straighten. 1 more time. Inhale, bend. Right leg is strong, reaching out behind you. Exhale, squeeze to straighten. Lengthen your heart forward. Inhale, bend your right knee. Reach the right foot up towards the ceiling, and you can stay here. Don't collapse in your lower back. So as you reach up, that lower back wants to collapse. Pull the belly in. Option to reach your foot with your left hand. Press into your left heel. Inhale, kick your right foot into your hand. Roll your right hip down. Exhale, twist. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release Uttanasana. Standing forward fold, shake it out. Maybe punch your butt if that feels good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back into plank. Deep breath in. Your choice of vinyasa, or you can skip and come straight to down dog. Listen to your breath and find your flow. In downward dog, 1 horse breath. Deep breath in through your nose. Through closed mouth, exhale. Drop down onto your knees. Cross your ankles and lay down. Come onto your backs. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Figure 4, cross right ankle over left knee. Flex your foot to keep the ankle straight. And if it allows, pick up your left foot. Right hand reaches in between your legs, and you can either grab the back of your left thigh or the front of your left shin. Take an inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Squeeze your right hip away from your head, and as you exhale, you can start to bend your elbows to draw your left thigh towards you. If it feels good, rock side to side. And inhale, release. And switch sides. Left foot over right knee, figure 4. Maybe hook the opposite thumb on top this time. Again, shoulders draw down away from the ears, spine lengthens. Take an inhale here. Left hip squeezes away from your head. Flex your left foot, ankle is straight. Exhale. Draw your right thigh towards you. Maybe rock side to side if that feels good. One more full round of breath. Inhale, release. Take a moment here. You can do some windshield wipers with your knees. Maybe take a supine twist to close your practice. Draw your right knee to your chest. Take your knee across your body for a supine twist. Inhale, come back to center. Switch sides, right leg out, left knee in. Draw your knee across the body for a twist. Inhale, release, come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, maybe forehead to knees. Take a deep breath in. Release into Shavasana. Arms and legs extend out. Feet a little wider than your hips. Slide your shoulder blades down the back. Maybe roll your head side to side. Release any tension. Coming back to center. As if you were to lift your arms, legs, and head off of the floor. Hug the energy towards your center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let everything go. Feel your body spread into the mat.